We at Heritage Currency Auctions are pleased to present some of the highlights from our June 17th through the 19th Signature Currency Auction held in conjunction with the Memphis International Paper Money Show. First up, among the many national banknotes for bid is a gorgeous First Charter $5 from the First National Bank of Walla Walla, Washington Territory, that is being offered to the collecting community. It is one of three known Washington Territory First Charter nationals and even earned the rarely awarded Exceptional Eye Appeal accolade. As many of you know, for decades, Utah has represented the Holy Grail for collectors of Red Seal national banknotes. We're offering a newly discovered Utah Red Seal, Nephi, $5 1902, the finest known example from the state. It has been almost impossible to obtain a Red Seal from Utah, as the four reported specimens all either disappeared from the marketplace years ago or have been held in long-term collections. Many collectors will be interested in the two small-sized national banknotes with errors that are being offered, including a unique double-denomination small-sized national banknote from Seattle, Washington. The $20 $10 1929 Type 1 is from the First Seattle Dexter Horton National Bank. It was the first and only small-sized national banknote double-denomination to surface to date. The Depression-era story surrounding this piece may remain a mystery forever. The note clearly circulated for a short time and was likely set aside by a bank employee, as few notes are purposely marked with a teller stamp date, as this note was in 1932. The stamp, which appears twice at the left end of the note, reads, First National Bank, Seattle, July 6, 1932. Next, we have an exciting newly discovered inverted overprint Type 1 $10 from the National Bank and Trust Company of Skaneateles, New York, Charter 5360. A newly reported error that makes this only the sixth bank to have this type of overprint error recorded. The black portion is inverted, which remains a bit scarcer than the brown inverted overprint variety. Another buzzworthy lot is the exceptional presentation number 1 of 1914 Federal Reserve proofs. The set consists of 10 pieces, a Richmond district front of each of the 5 denominations, along with a back for each of the 5 denominations. The notes have all been certified and encapsulated by PMG. According to Gene Hessler's book, USSA Proof and Specimen Notes, the 1916 annual report of the Bureau of Engraving and Printing states that only 2 complete sets of proofs were produced, although it is likely that 2 or more existing unofficial sets were created by combining proofs. This is, however, the very first Red Seal set produced. The Series 1914 offerings also include the King of Errors, a 1914 Boston $20 $10 denomination. Without question, this is one of the most sought-after errors in the history of paper money collecting. This example comes from a cut sheet of 4, which are still listed as the only note survivors for this Boston issue. Another note sure to see vigorous bidding is the PCGS 67 PPQ Porthole Star, tied for finest note. The very appealing Friberg 282 $5 silver certificate star note is graded as PCGS Superb Gem Use 67 PPQ. One of the more colorful and spectacular U.S. notes being offered is a Friberg 1180 $20 1905 gold certificate. It is simply a gorgeous Technicolor $20 with incredibly vivid colors and prominent original embossing. For those interested in high denomination notes, we have a newly discovered example from the Dallas District, a Friberg 2231K $10,000 1934 Federal Reserve note displaying low serial number 179. Colonial enthusiasts will be excited by the Maryland July 26, 1775 1 1/3 dollar piece. This note is one of the finest examples that Heritage has had the privilege of handling. The allegorical vignettes may be crudely executed, but they are as evocative as anything seen on colonial currency. Thomas Sparrow created the elaborate propaganda engravings seen on these notes. America holding a pole with the Liberty cap and standing in front of a group of Continental soldiers is represented on one side of Britannia and is seen standing on a scroll marked slavery while handing Britannia a petition. On Britannia's other side, King George III is seen trampling on the Magna Carta and setting fire to an American town. The images on the back illustrate America and Britannia standing while holding an olive branch piece. The series was issued in order to raise money for the manufacture of gunpowder. We are also pleased to be offering a large number of Canadian and world notes. including a Canadian 1937 $1,000 note. The BC 28 notes printed in 1937 and intended to supersede the 1935 issue were not actually released for circulation until 1952. A total of 15,000 notes were printed. This note, bearing low serial number 122, is perhaps one of the nicest, if not the nicest, of the relatively few surviving examples extant. An incredible Australian condition rarity, a Commonwealth of Australian 10-pound 1927 Pick 18B is among a large number of Australian notes being offered. This gorgeous note displays rich hues of yellow, maroon red, and sea green. Another beauty being offered is a rare Palestine 1929 10 Palestine Currency Board Pick 9B. Great Holy Land vignettes are found on this note from this issue, which was printed when Palestine was a British mandate. The vignettes chosen for the notes have historical and religious significance to both the Jewish and Arab communities. In this case, the rectangular Tower of Ramlah, erected by Sultan Babers when he conquered Ramlah back from the Crusaders in 1268, is pictured on the face. The back has a vignette of the Citadel of Jerusalem, which is also known as the Tower of David, a landmark of the city since biblical times. This is just a sampling of the many great notes being offered in our June auction. For more information and to view our entire Memphis catalog online, visit our website at www.ha.com/currency. We hope to see you in Memphis. Good luck and happy bidding.